It's really hard to describe. It's just a feeling
Yeah.
of openness. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean that's why we kind of marketed it as raw tone because it's a raw look, but it really has a tone difference, and it's neat being able to that you really liked the raw tone and that's what you wanted. Um,
Yeah.
and another thing that's really different on your model is you want to tell us about the trim and what kind of news you got on that.
Yeah. So there's probably a few people watching that have heard of the Vegatrem. It's really it was inspired by the concept of a replacement bridge for a Stratocaster, really, so that you could pull back on the bar and without having to set it up on a nosedive. So basically, they just made where the saddles rest a smaller size so that you could pull back into that routing. They had sent me one a while back, and I get sent a lot of stuff, so I don't think I ever really checked it out. And then they followed up with an email maybe a year later or so to see how I liked it. And so I installed it on the Strat and really loved it. I loved the way it sounded, actually, because I'm not really doing crazy, horse noises and stuff these days. But it was still just a really, really smooth bridge. And I mean, and just like the Kiesels, I love the hip shot, the specific hip shot you guys have, but I just thought it would be something different, and it's just a slightly different kind of action, and I really liked it. So, and I like the idea of having something that's specific for a signature model. So that was the other part of it. Looks kind of cool. And you guys did a great job with the making it fit with the routing. That's the one thing I will say. If you use it in a conventional form, you end up getting that extra sort of space here if you use it for a Strat. But you guys made sure that the aesthetics were up to Kiesel standards. So it's really cool. It's a great bridge. But it also sounds, I have one of the prototypes over there. So the hip shot that's been sort of proprietary Kiesel, what's that called?
It'd be called the Kiesel X-Trem system.
X-Trem system, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that one too. That one sounds great. They sound different, and they both sound great. They just sound different. And I like to have that variety. So I'll probably have some of these with yours and some of these with the Kiesel or with the Vegatrem. But the Vegatrem is pretty cool. For those of you who haven't checked it out, it's